all of this to this land? What is this fierce, heated display of anger all about? Then the people will say, because they abandoned the covenant of the Lord, the God of their ancestors, which he made with them when he brought them out of the land of Egypt. They went and served other gods and worshipped them, gods they did not know, and that he did not permit them to worship. This is why the Lord's anger erupted against this land, bringing on it all the curses written in this scroll. So the Lord has uprooted them from the land in anger, wrath, and great rage, and has deported them to another land, as is clear today. These secret things belong to the Lord our God, but those that are revealed belong to us and our descendants forever, so that we might obey all the words of the law. When you have experienced all these things, both the blessings and the curses I have set before you, you will reflect upon them in all the nations where the Lord your God has banished you. Then if, you and your descendants turn to the Lord your God and obey him with your whole mind and being, just as I am commanding you today, the Lord your God will reverse your captivity and have pity on you. He will return and gather you from all the peoples among whom he has scattered you. Even if your exiles are in the most distant land, from there the Lord your God will gather you and bring you back. Then he will bring you to the land your ancestors possessed, and you will possess it. He will do better for you and multiply you more than he did your ancestors. The Lord your God will also clean your hearts and your hearts of your descendants, so that you may love him with all your mind and being, and so that you may live. Then the Lord your God will put all these curses on your enemy, on those who hate you and persecute you. You will return and obey the Lord, keeping all his commands I am giving you today. The Lord your God will make the labor of your hands abundantly successful, and multiply your children, the offspring of your cattle, and the produce of your soil. For the Lord will once more rejoice over you to make you prosperous, just as he rejoiced over your ancestors. If, if you obey the Lord your God and keep his commands and statutes that are written in the scroll of the law, but you must turn to him with your whole mind and being. This commandment I am giving you today is not too difficult for you, nor is it too remote. It is not in heaven, as though one must say, who will go up to heaven and get it for us and proclaim it to us so we may obey it? And it is not across the sea, as though one must say, who will cross over to the other side of the sea and get it for us and proclaim it to us so we may obey it? For the thing is very near to you. It is in your mouth and in your mind, so that you can do it. Look, I have set before you today life and prosperity on the one hand, and death and disaster on the other. What I am commanding you today is to love the Lord your God, to walk in his ways, and obey his commands, statutes, and his ordinances. Then you will live and become numerous, and the Lord your God will bless you in the land that you are about to possess. However, if, if you turn aside and do not obey, but are lured away to worship and serve other gods, I declare to you this very day that you will certainly perish. You will not extend your time in the land you are crossing the Jordan to possess. Today I invoke heaven and earth as witnesses against you, that I have set life and death, blessing and curse before you. Therefore, choose life, so that you and your descendants may live. I also call on you to love the Lord your God, to obey him, and be loyal to him, for he gives you life and enables you to live continually in the land the Lord promised to give to your ancestors Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Then Moses went and spoke these words to all Israel. He said to them, "Today I'm 120 years old. I'm no longer able to get about, and the Lord has said to me, 'You will not cross the Jordan.' As for the Lord your God, he is about to cross over before you. He will destroy these nations before you, and you will dispossess them. As for Joshua, he is about to cross before you, just as the Lord has said. The Lord will do them just what he did to Sihon and Og, the Amorite kings, and to their land, which he destroyed. The Lord will deliver them over to you, and you will do to them according to the whole commandment I have given you. Be strong and courageous. Do not fear or tremble before them, for the Lord your God is the one who is going with you. He will not fail you or abandon you." Then Moses called out to Joshua in the presence of all. Wait a minute, he already told the people to be strong and courageous. Now he's giving the command to Joshua. Be strong and courageous, for you will accompany these people to the land that the Lord promised to give your ancestors, and you will enable them to inherit it. The Lord is indeed going before you. He will be with you. He will not fail you or abandon you. Do not be afraid or discouraged. Okay. Here's one of those things that a lot of people go, see, Joshua's afraid. He's afraid, and so he's got to be told to be strong and courageous. People are afraid. They've got to be told to be strong and courageous. Joshua was ready to go fight 40 years ago. I don't think Joshua needs to be told to be strong and courageous. I think it's a reminder that God is with them, and it's being told in front of all the people. Moses doesn't pull Joshua aside and says this. He is telling all the people to be strong and courageous. He is telling Joshua to do that. They are together to go do this. So the instructions to the leader are no different than the instructions to the people. Also, when your mom, when you leave the house, tells you be safe, does she think and expect that you're going to be unsafe? No. It is a pronouncement of blessing as you go upon you. Be strong and courageous is a blessing being placed upon him. It is not a warning. It's not encouragement, because otherwise, without it, Joshua's going to be faint-hearted and decide to, oh, no, I can't do it now. I know I could have 40 years ago, but now I can't. No, that's not what's going on. He is instructing all of the people. He's pronouncing over him. It's Joshua. It's finally time. You finally get to go, my friend. So go do it. That's what we got. Then Moses wrote down this law and gave it to the Levitical priests who carry the ark of the Lord's covenant, and to all Israel's elders. He commanded them at the end of 7 years, at the appointed time of the cancellation of debts, at the Feast of Shelters, when all Israel comes and appears before the Lord your God in the place he chooses. You must read this law before them within their hearing. So every 7 years, you got to read all Deuteronomy at a ceremony gathering of everybody. Gather the people, men, women, and children, as well as the resident foreigners in your villages, so they may hear and thus learn about and fear the Lord your God, and carefully obey the words of the law. Then your children who have not known this law will also hear about it and learn it, to learn to fear the Lord your God for as long as you live in the land you are crossing the Jordan to possess. Then the Lord said to Moses, the day of your death is near. Summon Joshua and present yourself in the tent of meeting so that I can commission him. So Moses and Joshua presented themselves in the tent of meeting. The Lord appeared in the tent in a pillar of cloud that stood above the door of the tent. Then the Lord said to Moses, you are about to die. And then these people will begin to prostitute themselves with foreign gods of the land into which they are going. They will reject me and break my covenant that I have made with them. At that time, my anger will erupt against them, and I will abandon them and hide my face from them until they are devoured. Many disasters and distresses will overcome them, so that they will say at that time, have not these disasters come on us because our God is not among us? But I will certainly hide myself at that time because of all the wickedness they will have done by turning to other gods. Now write down for yourself the following song and teach it to Israel. Put it into their very mouths, so that this song may serve as a witness against the Israelites. For after I have brought them to the land I promised their ancestors, one flowing with milk and honey, and they eat their fill and become fat, then they will turn to other gods and worship them. They will reject me and break my covenant. Then, when many disasters and distresses overcome them, this song will testify against them, for their descendants will never forget it. I know the intentions they have in mind today, even before I bring them to the land I promise you. So on that day, Moses wrote down this song and taught it to the Israelites. And the Lord commissioned Joshua, son of Nun, be strong and courageous, for you will take the Israelites to the land I have promised them, and I will be with you. When Moses finished writing on the scroll the words of this law in their entirety, he commended the Levites who carried the ark of the Lord's covenant. Take this scroll of the law and place it beside the ark of the covenant of the Lord your God. It will remain there as a witness against you. For I know about your rebellion and stubbornness. Indeed, even while I have been living among you to this very day, you have rebelled against the Lord. You will be even more rebellious after my death. Gather to me all the tribal elders and officials, so I can speak to them directly about these things and call to heaven and earth to witness against them. For I know... Wow. That's weird. It was scrolling down. For I know that after I die, you will totally corrupt yourselves and turn away from the path I have commanded you to walk. Disaster will confront you in future days because you will act wickedly before the Lord, inciting him to anger because of your actions. Then Moses recited the words of this song from start to finish in the hearing of the whole assembly. Okay, so I don't know what tune we should pick for this, but I have Brady Bunch in my head. Listen, O heavens, and I will speak. Hear, O earth, the words of my mouth. My teachings will drop like the rain. My sayings will drop like dew, as raindrops on the grass and showers on the new growth. For I will proclaim the name of the Lord. You must acknowledge the greatness of our God. As for the rock, his work is perfect, for all his ways are just. He is... I can't keep doing this. He's reliable God, who is never unjust. He is fair and upright. His people have been unfaithful. To him they have not acted like his children. This is their sin. Can't quite make it all work. They are preserved and deceitful generation. Is this how you repay the Lord, you foolish, unwise people? He is not your father, is he not your father, your creator? He has made you and established you. Remember the Ancient of Days. Bear in mind the years of past generation. I can't quite make it. How? Okay. Ask your father, and he will inform you, your elders, and they will tell you. When the Most High gave the nations as your inheritance, when he divided up humankind, he set the boundaries of the people. Oh, wait, we were in Deuteronomy 32. You know what? I think we're just going to end there. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this next time and spend more time in Deuteronomy 32. But it's supposed to be a song. I'll put 31 here. And we'll start next week in 32. We'll pick that up. You know, Pass from other stream. Also, hi, Mystical Emmy. Welcome in. Welcome in.
Welcome to the